Hello guys, what is up? My name is Dan the Delight and today I'm bringing you another FC25 player review. This time it is the road to the knockouts, Saint-Maximin, 85 rated left midfielder. So he is 5'8", mostly explosive on the acceleration type, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, which is just wonderful, especially for you skillers. I'm not really a big skiller, but I definitely will utilise that weak foot. He is right footed as well, so if you've got him playing on the left, he can play left wing. We'll get into that in just a moment, but he can play left mid, left wing, so it's really good to have a right footer. But a 4-star weak foot is very nice as well if you did want to play him on the right, which I mean I wouldn't recommend, because he is literally left mid, left wing would be his preferred positions. But if you do really need a right wing and you don't mind not having much chemistry on him, then you could do that. Fenerbahce, and he is French, so Fenerbahce could be a bit difficult for you to get him into a squad, given the actual club that he plays for. But French, you shouldn't have any trouble being able to get him into a squad with being French. So 90 pace, 90 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. He's always quick, he's always rapid. That is pretty much what kind of made him famous on FIFA and FC, a bit more than perhaps what he actually was like in real life. 75 shooting with 78 attack positioning, 74 finishing, 85 shot power, passing at 75 with the 78 short pass, which is nice. Crossing accuracy at 76. If you're playing him as a left mid, that could come in handy. 88 on the dribbling with 94 agility, 91 balance. This is a very typical Saint-Maximin card. You kind of know what you're going to get with this guy. 91 dribbling there as well, and then the 61 head and accuracy for the defending is the only thing that I really need to worry about there. 72 physical with the 76 strength is not bad. With some upgrades that could be really quite good, and obviously the pace, dribbling and shooting an increase on those as well with some upgrades. This card could really have the potential to be an absolute world beater, especially with the 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot. So let's get into some gameplay with him and we'll see how this version of the card goes. Alright, so let's see how we can go here with Saint-Maximin. I have high hopes for him. I know the stats aren't amazing. His pace is obviously unreal. That is pretty much what he's used for. He's been used like that in FIFA for years. Pace and dribbling. That is Saint-Maximin all over. But I'm hoping his finishing can prove me a little bit wrong here. Look at it. Get him into a good position, and the keeper does make a good save there. Keeper was good in this game, I do remember that much, but I do know that Saint-Maximin does get some goals. So here he is. Look at this. This is where he can use his pace and dribbling, use a bit of physical as well to win the ball back, and finishes it off. Oh, doesn't finish it off. I thought that he finished that one off. Doesn't finish that off nicely. I promise you, goals are coming with this guy. But yeah, I don't know about his team, if they're going to get very far in the competition for him to get many boosters. Hopefully he can get at least one to improve that finishing. Look at that. That's a nice goal. I mean, his finishing is not terrible by any means, but I don't know. I guess you're not playing him as a striker. He's a left mid, left winger, so you know you're not really relying on him purely for the finishing. It is for the pace, the crossing, the passing ability, and the dribbling to get your ball forward. But I don't know. I just feel like his finishing could be a little bit better. That was a nice goal, and he is in a good position here to try and help Doku. And I think this is actually one that he misses, so wins the ball. And yeah, he probably should have done a little bit better there. I feel like he could have probably put that one into the top right hand corner, and that would have ended up in the back of the net. But still, a very good card. Let's get back into the in-game stats now. You've seen a little bit of gameplay with him, and we'll compare him to his gold card and other players around that same sort of price and see if I think that he's worth picking up. Alright, so you've just seen Alan Saint-Maximin in there, kind of probably what you would expect. Very fast, very pacey. Sometimes his finishing wasn't quite as good as what I would expect after playing a few more games with him. It did get a little bit frustrating at times. I actually think that this is one of the rare occasions where I would suggest playing him as a left mid, not a left wing. I'm always saying if they've got the option, then go for left wing. That's just because I prefer to have the better players higher up the pitch, able to score goals. I think where this guy actually does excel is running along that wing. So starting off kind of deep, because he's got the pace to be able to go forward, and getting him as a left mid, and because his finishing is not all that. That was definitely the standout. His dribbling, obviously fantastic. It's exactly what you would expect. His physical felt a little bit better than what I would think as well, given the rating on the card. So 90 pace felt like 90 pace. Really fast. One of the faster players on the game currently. 75 shooting, I would say actually did feel like 75 shooting. I was really hoping that it would be an increase, but I just can't increase that. 75 feels about right. 75 on the passing. Actually, I'd say that his passing did feel a little bit better. He was able to get crosses in. I don't really utilise crosses that often, to be honest, but with him it did feel quite good. So I'm going to bring that passing up to a 78. Of course, with increases, if they do manage to get hit the criteria for increases, then this card can get bonuses as well. 88 dribbling, yeah, I would say 88 feels about right. Really, really good. The agility and balance, absolutely, you could feel it, and his dribbling, his close ball control was wonderful. 33 defending, not going to get into. He is more of an attacking player. You wouldn't buy this card for his, or do the squad builder for this card because of its defending. So I'm just going to leave that at 33. And even if I did increase it, it wouldn't be up to like 80 or anything like that. So what would be the point? 72 on the physical. I think that can come up a little bit. I didn't notice that he was getting pushed off the ball too often. I feel like he was quite strong when running with the ball. So I'm going to bring that physical up to a 75. Not amazing, but still a lot better than what the 72 suggests. So I mean, overall, this card is not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's not one of the like really expensive squad builder challenges. It's still fairly expensive, but with the increases, I think that this card is worth doing. I would do the card. I don't know if I'd use him just yet, but I would do him just to save him, and then if you get some increases, then definitely use him going forward. So hopefully you did like the video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. There will be a link in the description down below full of FC 25 player reviews. As always, guys, thank you for watching.